Sad. Right, okay everybody, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video from me. Now currently I've actually got this brand new microphone. It's a blue snowball, it's not exactly that impressive, but I really do hope that I want to try to make the best type of quality videos for you guys. So please leave feedback for the way how I have set up this microphone. If you want to like really close, I guess, or like this sort of like a bit farther away, I will of course do that. But anyway, I hope you guys do of course enjoy this video. This is going to be a Revelations Easter egg guide. I decided I wanted to do a Revelations Easter egg guide ever since, you know, it's Christmas. Some people may not be getting like let's say like properly, maybe not, they're not going to be getting Infinite Warfare for some odd reason, or they're just like, they're not going to be getting it like at all, or anything we'll see of that matter. So if they're not going to get backup stream, maybe they're going to be getting like the DLC and that. I don't know, they could be getting anything. That's why I wanted to try and make out this guide for you guys. And if you guys did of course enjoy this video, want to leave a subscribe and a like down below, that's very much appreciated. And of course, let's begin with my new video, which is going to be the Revelations Easter egg guide. Alright guys, of course, welcome back to the channel where today, since a lot of players over Christmas may be getting Black Ops 3, and because, well, I'm not exactly a big fan of Infinite Warfare, and well, it's kind of bad, I decided to create for you a Revelations Easter egg solo guide, so new players can experience an Easter egg for the first time. So, let's begin. Just before I begin this, there has been rumours where you need all Easter eggs done before this one. This is not true, but it is required if you want all Pack-a-Punch guns from the walls and the mystery box. So, to begin, you will need to shoot these 4 gravestones by the spawn. One to Dr. E. Richtofen, Takeo Misaki, Tank Dempsey, and Nikolai Belinsky. Shoot the gravestones with 1 bullet of any gun, from left to right in the order 2, 3, 1, 4. Meaning the first character who died, and then the next, and then the 3, 1, 4. Meaning the first character who died, and then the next, and then the next. After doing this, you will have heard an audio cue and a red flame appearing from all the graves, and you're ready to begin with step 2. To begin the next step, you must activate the 4 corruption engines and activate all power around the map. These are at the Mob of the Dead, Der Eisendrache, Spawn, and Verrückt. Doing so will trap the big gummy worm, known as the Apophthegm, and ultimately activating the Pack-a-Punch. For this next step, you must find the rock that spawns after doing step 1 on the end of a jump pad. It will be located at 3 possible locations. These locations are Mob of the Dead, the Mob of the Dead jump pad, the Shangri-La jump pad, and the Verrückt jump pad. Any one of the Verrückt jump pads, considering that there is 2. You will then need to buy the Keeper Protector. Bring him to the location where the rock is, and stand on the rock until the Keeper begins doing a ritual. You will need to protect it, as all the zombies will go for the Keeper during this ritual. It will last for around 3 minutes. After the Keeper completes the ritual, it will drop a reel. You will need to pick up the reel. Bring the reel to the radio and you simply press the interact button, and it will begin to play the reel, which is by the Juggernaut machine. Now, this next step is considered one of the most, well, annoying. You need to go into the Apophthegm, get little Arnies, they don't need to be upgraded, and throw 9 Arnies into 9 of the gas holes which are around the Apophthegm. Make sure not to repeat any of the holes, as will count as the Arnie going out of bounds and out of the map, and then you will begin to hear Samantha's laugh. Per every 3 gas holes you throw Arnies into, 3 Margwas will spawn of any elemental. After killing all 9 Margwas, the reel will spawn in the middle bridge and be able to be picked up. Bring that reel to the second of the 3 radios, which this time is located on the Kino stage. Same as the previous step, simply press the interact button and it will play. It should be near one of the masks, mostly near the Viking helmet. After the 2 reels have been found, there is a rock you will need to shoot at Shangri-La with an upgraded gun, and a floating skull will appear. Many people were having issues with trying to find this step, but my guide here is pretty good. You can use any gun, and then there's any gun that can be, that's Pack-a-Punch. You cannot shoot with the Apophthegm servant, but you have to shoot it with it after. You will then need to suck the skull up with the upgraded Apophthegm Servant. 5 more bones will need to be collected with the Apophthegm Servant around the map. There is a piece of the skeleton in each part of each map. You will need to shoot each piece with an upgraded gun. It does not matter what order you get these bones in. For the second bone, which is going to be the thigh bone, the location is in Origins, where the giant robot usually steps down his foot. It is, let's say if you were playing Origins, it would be Speed Cola if the location of Speed Cola. Bone 3, which is the arm, is in Verrückt, near the ritual site looking at the waterfall, and it is quite small to find. The foot, top of the staircase in Nacht near Der Eisendrache portal, looking to the roof. The pelvis, which we think is the pelvis, we're not so sure. And the spawn ritual looking at the church. And what that is basically is that you have to shoot in through the spawn. It is pretty easy to grab. And then the final bone, which is going to be bone 6, is the rib cage. Wall run of Der Eisendrache on the outside of the second to the last wall. Now after collecting all the bones, they appear at the control panel. While shooting them with the upgraded Apophthegm Servant, they will be collected. You need to shoot them with the Apophthegm Servant upgrade. After doing this, Sophia will spawn as a zombie lying on the ground where the bones were. Now shoot her again and she will drop another audio reel. Take this to Origins, and this is the final reel we must collect. After playing the audio reel, returning to Nacht, you'll see Sophia's eye in robot form in the sky while looking up. You now shoot the turrets at the blue crystals in the sky. Try to get the laser's reflection to point towards Nacht. If it doesn't work the first time, try the upper crystal. Upon doing this, the laser will make a permanent connection to Sophia at Nacht. All turrets spawn towards each corruption engine. It will cost 2,000 points to shoot them. Now, return to Nacht after shooting the blue stones. Sophia will drop down from ceiling. You need to escort Sophia from Nacht to Kino. At this point, you can pick up the spark at spawn if you have it and bring it to Samantha's room. On top of the box with the question mark in it, there will be a candle. Hold the interact button, the spark will go into the box. You can now acquire Takeu's katana from the temple in Shangri-La. From here, she will activate the teleporter, and you will teleport to Samantha's room to pick up the Chronorium. If you have all these things on, you can grab a spark from spawn, as I just said, and they will put it. After picking up the Chronorium, go to the podium on the Kino stage and place it there. Now this is the most bloody annoying thing to do out of this whole revelation. After placing down the Chronorium, go up to the Gratugan. There will be just 4 symbols that appear on the floor. Leave these for now. We will go back to them later. There will be 4 eggs that spawn around the map at one time. Thank you to actually I'm Swizz for these locations on the COD Zombies Reddit page. This is where I got all my information from, but he was actually the person who managed to find all of the locations. So let's begin. If you're going to go ahead and go to spawn to try to find the egg, the one possible location is near the Shangri-La jump pad, near a trash can, on top of a basket, near the jump pad to Origins, and next to Quick Revive. One spawns in Nacht, and that is on one of the fallen cabinets. Shangri-La in the fire near the steps and dragon. Near a broken pillar near the jump pad to spawn. To the right of where the spike should be on Shangri-La, Black Ops 1. Der Eisendrache in the perimeter room near the statues in between Shangri-La and DE, next to the Wonder Fist machine in a bucket between Kino and Der Eisendrache. Kino der Toten near the Bowie knife. When entering Kino from DE, take a right down to Kino where you will see the egg sitting on the right balcony. And also one more spawns in. There is one which is right beside the Bowie knife, and there's one which is near the chairs. You shut up, phone. I don't want you right now. And then one will be right beside all the stairs. Inside of Verrückt, upstairs above Speed Cola in the corner. Upstairs above the Speed Cola room, in the blue light and bed in the corner of the room. Near the jump pad to Mob of the Dead. Straight out from jump pad. Facing out from corruption engines, it may be in the grass before entering the Verrückt Speed Cola room. In between the Zetsubo Noshima test tubes upstairs. In Origins, in the buried section going from Origins to Mob of the Dead, near a zombie barrier below the mound. On top of the mound, to the left of the Wonder Fizz machine, halfway buried in snow. It's quite a tricky one to go see. While leaving the mound towards Generator 3, take a left towards the Vesper, and it will be at the end of the path near some rocks. The final one will be near generator 3, stairs left after first door from spawn. The last one, which is going to be Mob of the Dead, facing out from the corruption engine with the cell block, meets the override station, and the last one is near the corruption turret. Grab each egg one at a time and bring them into the Apothicon. Put them into the egg holders and kill zombies to collect souls. These will spawn gate worms. Collect the 4 runes using the gate worms, and they'll make sonar beeps, and your controller will vibrate if you're near one. Once you're over one, hold the interaction button and it will be picked up. Helpful hint, I have only ever seen 1 egg spawn per island, and I'm being truthful for that. If you see 1 egg, that is it. Once all 4 collected, go to the symbols on the floor. In the Kingdom Projector room, stand on one of the symbols and you will be teleported into the boss arena. Here's actually another helpful tip. If you find an egg in, let's say, spawn, there's a higher chance of the symbol being there. Make sure to go to where you first got the egg. If you get the egg in a location, don't go back to that location. None more will spawn there. There will be a book inside the boss arena and symbols around the room. The book shows you the symbols and order you must press them, Simon says. It's best to write these down in order or to tell them to a friend. After completing the Simon Says game correctly, anti-gravity will kick in and Margwas, furries and parasites will come in waves. The room will change up periodically to make it more challenging, so be careful. If you die in there, you won't be teleported back. The only way you can go back is if you mess up the correct symbols during Simon Says. You then need to wait one more round before you enter into the arena and to try it again. Once you finish the boss fight, you'll be given the summoning key. Throw it at the following 7 locations to collect some toys. In Mob of the Dead, throw the key at the poster in the cell. A music box should show up and spin with Samantha inside. Go to Origins and throw the summoning key at the tombstone right outside of the excavation site. Go to Shangri-La and throw it at the focusing stone. The focusing stone is the stone which is like a big pillar outside. Had to think about that there for a wee second. Go to Keynote and throw it at the radiator on the chandelier. It's quite hard to try to get that one. Go to DE and throw the key at the clock, which is by the excavation site. It's not the excavation site, it's by the corruption engine. Go to Verrucht and throw the key at the MG42 on the fountain. Go to Nacht and throw the key at the red barrel out front. After finishing the summoning key steps, go into the Keynote teleporter and you will be teleported back into the boss arena. Now it's time for the real fight, which is basically Shadows of Evil, copy and paste. Put the summoning key in one of the chassis where the green lights are and feed it with souls. Once done, pick it up with the interact button and throw it to Sophia. She will shoot a laser at the Shadow Man. Shoot the Shadow Man as much as you can while Sophia is shooting the laser at him. Once the Shadow Man is inside the mouth of the Apothicon, press on the book and the fight will be ended and the cutscene will begin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I'll be playing the cutscene. Click about 5 minutes in to see what's left after the video. If you don't want spoilers, if the cutscene is spoiler alert. Spoiler alert!
Sophia.
Maxis. Step out from the shadows.
You know what we must do, my dear.
Face them before, Soda.
Yes, my lord.
Finish them.
We will do it together. As one we are. Now and forever.
With the evil vanquished, I can start making it all nice again. No undead, no apothicons, no shadow man. All of it gone. Forever. But here's the funny thing. You snowflakes shouldn't even still be here. You should be fading out of existence by now. Those blood vials.
I was wondering when you'd bring this up.
They're from realities we've already closed off. They shouldn't be here. They can't be here. Such a paradox means you're putting my perfect world at risk. You guys and your bloody free will. What to do? What to do? Well, you certainly can't stay here.
You could send us somewhere else. Somewhere we've never been.
I suppose I could make a little corner somewhere in history. A place where I can dump some of the other shit that I've left over, or I just wipe you from existence. Actually, that all works out perfectly.
Congratulations, you finished the Easter egg. I really do hope this guide helped you in completing this, and if you want me to make more Easter egg guides, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next video.